Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, and I did tell y'all in my last video that it was gonna be last Tuesday or Wednesday that my thing was gonna that the last part would come out. But things happened, and I unfortunately did not get the time to do that. But today I am gonna do it. I'm gonna finish the last of the guide. Can't wait to get into it. We're just gonna go ahead and straight get into it so that this video isn't super duper long. So yes, we are also in a change of scenery. I've been working on a painting project, so my desk is kind of been taken over by all my paints and supplies and whatnot. So yeah, that is why we're in the dining room. Anyways, so yeah. Bum bum bum. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't know if that even showed up. Okay, cool. Let's get into this. I have about 30 minutes left of this. Mingi, the princess. Okay. 1999, main rapper, main dancer, 6 foot, ENTP. Is he still shorter than or is he the same height?
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져. 얘기를 지금 아무 말도 없어요.
아, 마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
여러분 이거 갈 때까지 간 거예요. 제발.
여기는 이 콘.
있을 줄 알았는데 없었어? 네, 저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요. 답 좀 해주세요.
감상평을 꼭 듣고 싶은 사람이 있습니다. 민기 씨 한번 이 감상평을.
네, 주인공은 조용히 하는 거죠.
네.
주인공.
굳이 자기가 얘기하면은 좀 그러니까.
왜냐면 뭘 해도 주인공이에요.
그러니까요.
This is not to say
I'm sorry, my mom's dog is boofing over there. Toby, I don't even know what you're boofing at.
he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야? 아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자 했고.
어.
님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자고 한 거 아니에요. 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 되지.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
아, 질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를
아니.
거부했어.
I've seen this clip on TikTok before.
야, 네가 나한테 이러면 안 되지. 나 얘한테 들려다.
This happens particularly with Jongho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Jongho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez.
It's crazy how many like connections they had within the group before they actually like became a group. Because Wooyoung and Yosong used to be at a different company together, and then they ended up at the same company again, and then ended up in the same group. That's just crazy. It's really interesting. Obviously, they're fated to be together. Hello?
Mingi and Jongho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life, then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things, he is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjung, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers.
Kobe, quit. Kobe, no, no. Goodness gracious. My mom has a chihuahua, and he barks at everything.
He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjung, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjung, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Okay,
My God.
your Frickson is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Yeah, let's start the second round. Frickson, 이구단 요리하의 코너 펀치. 구설 도와 가끔치가 마시고.
Let me
I'm
know what
sure
that
one of
song
the
is.
very
I kind of want to
first
get
things you noticed
listen to
when
that
you
one.
listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice. That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists. Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent.
It's a lot of leather.
Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
So cute. That clip is so cute. Alright, on Mingi. Now we have Wooyoung, right? Not mean to do that. Wooyoung the Fox. Okay. $19.99. Main dancer, vocalist, visual. Definitely a visual for sure. They're all visuals, but 5A ENFJ? He's definitely an extrovert. You can just tell. Like, even just getting into the group, you can tell he's he's an extrovert.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time, yet you can't help but love them? Then you must have met Wooyoung. Wooyoung is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
다들 아시죠? 저기 에이티즈는 리더 없으면 안 굴러가는 거. 너 뭐야?
너 나한테 욕한 거 기억나?
뭔 소리 하는 거?
아니 너가 그랬어.
뭐라고?
너가 여러분 웨이트즈 리더 없으면 안 되는 거 알죠? 그러니까 성화가 옆에 나는 너 뭐야?
진짜로?
오
미안해.
괜찮아. 너의 본심이었던 거야. 아니 오지는 마. 아. 왜?
얘가 자꾸 아!
너 마음에 안 드는데?
너 오늘 나한테 잘못한 걸 생각해봐.
잘못한 거
His hair is so cute.
할말 잘못해서 난 아무렇지 않은데? 그거 인정.
Though, Wooyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. and it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wooyoung is an expert at ego and usually uses it to get away with something or to win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality shows and Wooyoung wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개 지고 하나만 내야죠.
Wooyoung has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door.
Yes, I know his laugh. Like there's so many TikToks that I've seen of just his laugh or like the other members mocking his laugh, and I think it's so funny. And I think that if we got him and Changbin in a room and we just got like a whole laughing compilation of them, it would just have y'all ever seen like the like I guess it's like a show, right? And they bring on different people with extremely weird or unique laughs. And they put them in a room together and it's just straight chaos. I feel like if we got a member from each group that has the most unique laugh and put them together, that's what it would be like. And I feel like that needs to be done. And I am copywriting that idea. I will be making that happen. Thanks.
It is very high pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Wooyoung.
에이티님, 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Wooyoung has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에 음. 음. 음.
Wooyoung is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Wooyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Wooyoung is that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt. All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Wooyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Wooyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez,
Wusan is such a like Kobe, please. Wusan is such a like well-known um ship. Even like outside of knowing ATs, like you could literally only stand one group or just like not know who ATs are and you're gonna have Wusan pop up on something, whether it be Twitter or TikTok or Instagram Reels or something. Like Wusan is always gonna pop up somewhere because it's so popular and it's just like Wusan and Misun Min whoa. Min whoa. Minsung are like two I feel like are two the most popular. Maybe it's just because I only really know those two groups, but I've had like other groups pop up on my like TikTok for you page, and I there's not that many like ships from other groups that pop up on my for you page, not like Woosan and Minsung. And I mean like before I ever even got into ATs and actually started watching ATs, Woosan would still pop up a lot. So, I mean, there's also very, very, very small, but like I also get a little bit of Subin and Yeonjun from TXT. I also get them a little bit, but it's like minuscule compared to Woosan and Minsung.
Ateez. Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Wooyoung, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Wooyoung is also very close to Yoseng. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hybe, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yoseng left Hybe and auditioned for KQ. Later,
Oh,
Wooyoung left Hybe.
yeah, by the way, I did mention Wooyoung and Yosong knowing each other before getting into ATs. I know it's just now mentioning it in the guide, but I already knew this from a TikTok that I saw like months ago.
Hybe and followed Yeseng to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yoseng. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yoseng. This made Wooyoung the last member to join Ateez. Hongjung said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez.
Yosong's
Wooyoung's
so
skills were
pretty.
evident as a trainee and have become even better in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
I have seen this his artist of the month performance. But I don't remember the whole thing because I think I've only really seen it once, but of course I do remember the tongue. So yeah. It's kind of hard to avoid that part though, considering the effects. And also it's always like the same clip in like every first trap edit for him. But yeah, that's pretty much the only part I really remember. I don't remember the whole thing, so I probably will react to it someday. Um, when that day will be, I have no clue, but eventually.
Predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so
Like San, Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols, with his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups. Wooyoung was also featured in the very first episode of Watch's Fill in the Blank documentary, where he opened up about things he has never told us and also danced to a song by Logic, the title to which is the number to the suicide hotline.
like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo! I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't
He is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. Though Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
Oh, baby, you gotta stop. Say that you're calling. I told you that.
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Wooyoung is also passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
The only right way to eat a grape. That's cute. He's vlogging at the concert.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more: be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I know there's about 16 more minutes left of this. I'm gonna take a little break, go make myself some food, and I will be back. Okay. Okay. Hi. I am here later, same day but later. Um I like went and ate and then took a little break and fell asleep. So so yeah. So now I'm back and I'm ready to finish the last. I think it's 16 minutes left. Very excited to get to. I believe we still just have Jongho left, and then we have the demon line, and I think that's pretty much it. And then just like an outro. So I'm ready. Let's get into it. My brightness is like all the way down. Okay. And I can't hear it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Jongho. Wow, he's still older than me. Wow. I figured he would at least be the same age as me, but no, he's still like a year older than me. That's crazy. Main vocalist Maknae, 5'9", ISFP. I could definitely see the introvert. He's so like, I mean, I have seen like compilations and stuff of him where he like jokes around with the members and stuff, but he is like pretty naturally quiet other than those moments.
For all intents and purposes, Jongho is the Hyung of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Magni, you could never tell from the way he acts.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 저분이 잘 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다, 이사님.
이쪽 이사님입니다.
안녕하세요.
네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
아 죄송합니다.
네. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어?
브랜드 토핑 바나나 앤 스트로베리 앤 오레오. 룹
하지 마. 하지 마.
If anything, San is the Maknae, and Jongho acts accordingly. You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's young isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Gyeongju line of Choi clan.
Oh yeah, they do have the
Jongho
same
was
last
the
name.
seventh member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae.
I can't wait to get like more into their music. I need to get back into watching their music, but I think I want to do a little bit more, some more fun videos, and then I'll try getting back into it.
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike Yosang, Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽.
여기 왼쪽이야.
반대쪽. 전화 딱 받고.
맞아요.
자, 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상.
아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
안녕하세요 에이티. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Wooyoung, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his young status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든 보고 싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을 걸어준 리더. 그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jongho claims he can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything, often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. This is only right as the maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike. When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
Let's skip this because
sunbaeams and even
I wanna watch the Lee Mujin service for both Hongjun and um Jongho, so I'm skipping it because I don't want to get spoiled.
his vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaeams, and even the most weathered Ateenies. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register which is much higher than a male's. In Ateez's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime. Jongho then coupled this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War. This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jongho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer, where he passed multiple rounds, and even more notably, 3 solo soundtracks for highly rated dramas. Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
I like these quotes that they put in.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times.
Okay. I don't think I'm ready mentally for this really short snippet of the demon line. But oh my gosh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. No, I can do it. Okay.
Throughout this video, the demon line is very well known in 18 Evil and it consists of Hongjun, Songhwa and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and 18s love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
이번 로그 끝은 여성이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다. 내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 된 율로입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그의 엔딩을 맡게 된 안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 그냥 저는 에이틴을 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이틴 사랑해.
Wow. We have finally made it through this guide. And what am I looking for? Here I am. We finally made it through the guide, and I'm so happy that we did. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to finish it, but I'm really glad that I did choose to watch that really long one. Oh my gosh. I don't think I really noticed how bad I look right now. Whatever. But I'm really glad that I was able to watch that and react with y'all instead of just having to watch it on my own. Because y'all were able to like answer questions that I had or anything or add any more details. And I really appreciate everybody who leaves comments on each video to answer any questions that I may have or um, any like extra info that y'all have. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I'm so sorry that it took so long to get out. But I will try to get on a better schedule for posting videos. So yeah. I'm really glad that I was able to get to know them a lot more. And yeah, I think bias line is still the same as of right now, which is Yunho San. I'm gonna put Hongjung in there for sure. And maybe a little bit of Wooyoung. I think Wooyoung is just probably like the funniest to me so far. But that may change once I get to know them a little bit more. Anyways, that is the end, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.